Previously on 20-Sided Tales. Whilst temporarily finding himself in the afterlife, Theodore came face to face with Timora, who dealt him some cards, shared some wisdom, and took something precious in return. The responses to Theodore's death were extremely varied. Collar couldn't contain his anger and immediately jumped in and started attacking his brother, Bo. Astryd fled the obvious danger. Zila kept a cool head, and Sylvanus tried his best to help, as Bo managed to escape with the artifact our adventurers had been searching for, but not before brutally killing his brother and soaking the crowd in noxious blood. Rue revealed her signature as a killer, before passing on her promise to make things messy in favour of a quick exit and disappearing into the fleeing crowd. These events cause a rift in the party, and as Theodore and Sylvanus went toe-to-toe over how things went, Astryd, Zila, and Rue tried their best to comfort Rufus as they struggled with what to do with Collar's body. After dropping him off at Jekyll's, they collected their belongings and headed toward Astryd's home. Now our adventurers are getting some well-earned sleep, but troubled dreams often follow troubled days. Theodore, as you more pass out than sleep in a back alley, in a puddle of blood and rain, you suddenly snap to. A huge crack of thunder and lightning illuminates something large in front of you. Even through the padding, your hot chainmail singes the hair on your chest and gently burns your skin. There's a mouthful of blood and a couple of loose teeth temporarily distract you. Another jet of lightning illuminates a creature from behind. 2 stories tall, a great horned beast, holding a sword made of darkness, is bearing down on you.
Am I laid down at the minute, or am I kind of stood up facing this thing?
You're standing.
Standing.
You're standing on black sand.
Theodore will spit whatever is accumulating in his mouth just out into the stand. Look down. Do I see my my flail in my hand?
You don't see your flail.
Okay.
You see a flail.
A flail.
With a handle made from a single piece of wood. Seems to be almost a tree. A small tree. Stone links connected to an acorn-shaped head with sharp spikes jutting from it. And in your other hand, a fractured wrist struggles to hold up a shield.
Okay. I suppose hoisting my arm up instead of almost slinging up my arm and charging whatever this beast is in front of me while starting to spin the flail, almost using my shoulder to force the shield in front of me. And Theodore, I'm just going to start screaming, I think.
Make an attack roll for me.
Okay. I guess I'm just using my flails.
Tell me just what you roll on the dice.
Okay, no worries. And that's a 9.
It's a hit.
Oh.
With your mystery modifier.
Okay.
As you Even as it towers over you, you can just about reach up to its stomach and chest. And shards of light flick off from this creature, and you can now see a twisted porcine face looking down at you as it swings down on you with its sword. With a 23, it hits.
Yeah.
You hold up your shield and it pushes you 4, 5, 6 inches into the black sand. And you hear, "Theodore, stop messing about!" And you look up, and a humanoid is flying 100 feet off the ground, wearing this headdress made of every coloured feather you can imagine. Shoots down another bolt of lightning. And this creature stumbles back.
Okay. Oh wow, that was a lot. Looking up at the person, the humanoid in the sky, can I kind of, do I know them? Like, are they familiar to me?
When you dream, sometimes you'll see someone, and you'll know who they are even though they're completely unfamiliar to you. And you recognise this as part of your adventuring party.
Okay. Just get back up, kind of, almost like, do you know when you run in and like you kind of stumble, but you use your hands almost to run a little bit to get back up, like almost an all fours run. He's going to do that. He's going to run for, like, kind of get crushed by that attack, but then he's going to like push forward, almost using his shield to kind of like dig into the sand and pull himself back up. And he's just going again. He's just like, but this time like the flail's around the top of his head and he's spinning it again.
Let's have another attack roll from you.
Oh, that's 8.
With your mystery modifier, that is still a hit. As you this time jump, hit it across the face, and you feel its jaw dislocate as again shards of light echo off its body. And somebody steps up beside you. A cloaked figure. "Come on, Theodore. We're almost there." She throws up a blue orb and catches it, then throws it up and it stops a couple of feet above her before a dozen, maybe 20 magic missiles pepper this creature, and it falls over onto its back.
Where are we going? I feel like I knew where we were going, and now I don't know.
Come on. This isn't the time for games. End it.
Without even knowing, he's already like spinning his flail again, and he's just gonna bring it down. Is this creature on the floor now?
Yes.
Yeah, he's gonna like swing it and just bring it down on the skull with like just like he's just been told to do something, so he's just doing it.
Let's have an attack roll at advantage, please, where it is prone.
Okay. 12.
That is enough. And you bring the flail over your head, and it holds up the sword to try and block your attack, and your flail struggles through it before crushing this creature's skull.
Okay.
It's closing, Theodore. We need to get out before we're all stuck. And you see the one above you, the humanoid, return and begin to rocket back behind you.
Okay. Where's Sylvanas? Where's Rue?
What are you talking about? Come on! And as you start to step away, you see a white dragonborn with a bow and arrow on its chest, lying on the ground, and you know this was one of your allies.
Yeah, I just take off running. I think my eyes are going to linger on the Dragonborn until I can't turn my head anymore. Like, I'm just trying to figure out, like, I know this person, but I don't know how. Like, like, almost like the relationship to this person. I think that's what I'm trying to figure out at the moment, like, more than anything.
Make a history check for me.
Okay. $14.
You see yourself, in the blink of an eye, spending years with this person, camping at the side of the road, laughing over a drink, sharing meals, slaying foes, consoling each other after losses, congratulating each other after wins. It's one of your dearest friends.
I think Theodore probably feels like tears coming down his face, but like I don't think he understands why. He can just feel them coming down. He's like, where is it? Where are we going?
And you look and see your other two companions are way ahead of you as a circle of blue lightning slowly contracts, getting smaller and smaller.
Am I stood next to the Dragonborn, or have I gone past him?
You can be, if you'd like to be.
I'm going to pick them up, and I'm going to try run with their body then.
Make an athletics check for me.
Okay. That's a 20. Dirty 20.
20 is pretty good. As you see it contracting more and more. And you hear from behind you another crack of lightning. And as you glance behind you, the creature, its face now torn to shreds, is chasing you on all fours.
I think I'm gonna keep running, but I'm not gonna drop whoever my friend is. I'm just gonna keep running with them on my back, like fireman lift, bang, straight. I'm going.
Make an athletics check for me.
18.
You run. You see your first ally fly through. You see your second ally, the cloaked figure, sneak through. It's getting tighter and tighter until a huge hand slams down on top of you and ends your dream. Sylvanas, as you dream, you find yourself, singular, in a woods, a familiar woods, with Astryd walking beside you. You've just been to see Your very first library. And now you're taking her to see the forest.
And you're meaning to tell me, Astryd, that all those books in there, you can just read them for free. You don't have to pay nothing. You can just go in and pick up books and start reading them. That's amazing, that is. That's just amazing. No wonder you're so clever.
You turn to her and she slightly bashfully goes to respond. And as her mouth opens and she goes to speak, the sound of rustling fire comes out.
You're right there, Astryd. You got a sore throat. But don't worry, because there's bees like in the forest and they make honey, and that's really good for that. And I'm going to show you. I'll show you how you can get some bees away from their hive long enough to get some of the honey out.
She looks at you, perplexed.
No, Astryd, you don't seem quite right. Are you alright?
You feel a warmth on your fingertips. And you notice the trees around you start to gently burn away. Just like the end of a piece of paper that you've burnt. It's not a fire, it just seems to fade.
I don't know what's going on here. Hold on a second, let's see if I can... It's alright, I've got some water here somewhere. It's nothing major. What's it Ronnie used to say about forest fires? What's it? Only you can prevent No, that's not the one. Oh yeah, just a little bit of water, just a little bit, and everything will be alright. Start looking for his water.
You find it easily. It's right where you'd expect it to be.
Starts trying to pour it over the burning parts to put it out. It's alright, it's just a small bit, it's fine.
And you do. You shake water out and it seems to stop the burning. And you turn around and everything starts to burn and fade away.
Is that including Astryd?
Yes.
Probably try and pour the water over Astryd to start with.
She just stares at you.
You got Astryd. You're burning. Jesus. Right, you're burning. Starts trying to just get water to put her out and sort of main focus there.
She puts a single scorching hand on your arm. And again, she goes to speak, and this time a roaring fire is heard.
Do I feel the burn?
You feel
Is it
warm.
like a pain? But
no. In fact, it's almost a pleasant warmth. But you feel an emotional pain. You feel a sadness as all this lush greenery and your friend are burning away.
No, not again. Not again. I'm not letting this happen again. Astryd, come on! He starts trying to pour... Does the water just keep on going?
Yeah.
Trying to put out Astryd and the forest, just throwing it about as much as he can.
And you see her reach around into a pack, look for something, take a step and just fall back, crumbling into ash.
Astryd! Everything's burning. It's happening again. It's happening again. What did Ronnie and Martha say? What did they... Oh shit, they never said anything about this. I don't know what to do. Shit! Just start thinking of where the nearest river would be to try and collect more water.
You know these woods very well. But it's hard to navigate when trees you've spent decades around are gone. Paths you've made and trodden many times are disintegrating in front of you. Make a survival check.
Oh, okay. 19.
You run through this forest, and again, it's almost like the fire moves with you. Everywhere you step, you turn, and the fire is spreading to every corner of the forest, until you come across a familiar structure, also ablaze, also starting to crumble. Your childhood home.
No! Just runs hell for leather at it.
And what do you think? How would you like to describe, just briefly, your childhood home for us?
The home itself is it's sort of, it's hard to explain. It's like I'd say it's a cottage. It's nothing that is particularly huge or fancy, but you can tell that the place has been built by hand. There's parts of it that are mismatched and everything like that. But it just looks like it sits well in the forest. It looks like it belongs there. It doesn't seem to be like a man-made structure within nature. It is just there.
Just part of the tree line, almost.
Yeah.
And you run up to it, and the door is barely there anymore. It's crumbling as much as the walls are.
I think Sylvanus would sort of run through the door and just sort of start showing. It's like, Ronnie! Martha! Where are you?
And you barge through the door, which just bursts around you, and all of the flame is gone. It's just black and grey ash. And laying in the ash are two small skeletons.
No, this isn't happening. This isn't happening. This isn't happening. This isn't happening. And he just slowly edged towards, almost trying to put himself into a denial. This isn't happening. Oh, this is...
Sylvanus. A voice from behind you.
Do I recognise the voice?
Make one, you just roll a D anything. Odds yes, evens no. A D anything roll.
13.
This is Collar.
He won't turn round, he'll just be like, please tell me this isn't what I think it is, Collar. Please. I can't do this again. Please, tell me it's not.
Tell you it's what?
You can see, Collar, don't mess with me now. This isn't funny. Please tell me it's all alright. It's just... this isn't happening, is it?
It's not alright though, is it, Sylvanus? People are dying. People we all care about are dying.
Everyone I care about dies, Collar. It's just some of them haven't made it to the grave yet. But there is more than one way to die. It's not just when your life ends. Death can come long before that. I think as well you know. He's just like not looking back. He's straight looking at these skeletons.
And you hear heavy footsteps walk round in front of you. And flickering orange light is coming from Collar.
Why are you here anyway? You're...
My father sent us.
My who?
My father sent us.
Sorry, who's us?
Are you looking up at him?
Yeah.
Or are you still looking down? He gestures behind you.
Turn and look tentatively.
1,000 orcs stand behind you.
I see. We see how this is. And what did they send you for, Collar?
He looks at his torch and then looks down at the 2 skeletons.
See how it is? You've made me watch my best friend die. And then... this is all real, isn't it?
Do you want to know a secret, Sylvanus?
Do you know what, Collar? Can I... have I still got my equipment at this point?
It's your dream.
Let's say I do. Do you know what, Collar? I don't think I do. And he will just like swing to his short sword and just try and fling it out and cut up Collar as he tries to spin to face the rest of the orcs.
Make an attack roll.
Hey, natural 20.
And you cut him from hip to ear in one movement.
Just spinning to face the 1,000 orcs behind if they're still there.
And Collar is behind you. His head caved in and his tongue missing. We're not all the same, Sylvanus.
Why should I believe you?
Run.
Why?
And he falls back.
Are the orcs still there, like the many of them?
No. It's just you, Collar's corpse, and the 2 skeletons.
I think Sylvanus would go and sit down next to the skeletons. Just like sort of looking down at them. Well, I guess we're doing this again, aren't we? Get to say goodbye properly.
And curled up, or in one of the curled up, burnt hands, you see a pipe.
If you don't mind, Ronnie, I'll just
Rue.
Excuse me, give me a minute. I think I've just shit myself.
Jesus fucking Christ, Todd.
You find yourself walking next to a stream. A beautiful spring glade. It's the middle of the day. The sun is shining. The water is shimmering. Rue, why don't you tell us what your favourite item of food is?
Ooh. I think, contrary to what people would think about Rue, her favourite kind of food item would be a freshly baked blueberry muffin.
Fresh blueberry muffins. The scent almost lifts you off your feet like a cartoon character. You can almost see the smell lines wafting, guiding you.
I follow. I can fly now. This is great. I'm following.
Well, you hover. You hover about 8 inches off the floor.
I would still say a hoverfly is flying, but okay.
And you see a quite modest stone building with a little mill. And this is obviously where the smell is coming from. And even from a distance, you see a single figure outside it. At a table, they're preparing something. It's hard to tell from here.
I will. I guess I'll have a hand on a dagger just because it's Rue, but I'm not gonna like pull anything out. I'll just be kind of. It almost to the naked eye would look like I've just got my hand on my hip, but I know that I've got my hand on the hilt of a dagger underneath it as I approach.
And I mean, as you're not making any effort to be subtle or stealthy at all, you catch this gentleman's eye as you approach, and you can see he's preparing a deer to be cooked. As you get closer, you see him. He's peeling back the skin and cutting it off, and he sort of stops and puts the dagger into the table. Quite a slender chap. Brown stubble, slightly longer brown hair, and he's got an overall to stop the deer gubbins getting on his cotton shirt. Hello.
Oh, hi. I was just wandering down here and I couldn't help but smell the most divine smelling blueberry muffins, and I just had to come and see where it was coming from.
You were just wandering here.
Yeah. Am I self-aware enough to know that that's weird?
I mean, you can't quite remember how you got here, but you...
And I know that, okay.
You. Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose I was.
All right. I can get you one if you'd like. Do you want some water as well? You must be parched.
Oh well. Yeah, I won't say no. I'm Rue, by the way.
I know. And he steps back inside and comes out about 30-40 seconds later with a wooden cup and a hot muffin. Normally I'd say come in, but it's such a nice day. And he, if you allow him, walks over to you and hands you each.
Yeah, you're right. Often the weather is so pleasant. I'm happy to enjoy a delightful feast in front of some delightful scenery. I didn't catch your name, by the way.
I didn't give it. So, what's the real reason you're here? Miss Ellis. Nobody comes
Well-
here without wanting something. You, of all people, know it.
I think Rue will be kind of on edge now and will push the plate ever so slightly away from her on the table. And the hand will go back onto the dagger. She's spooked. She's definitely spooked in this situation.
Oh, please. I didn't even know you were going to be here. You think I'd put something nasty in the muffins? Come on. Now, the water I understand. I could have put anything in there, but the muffins are fine. Here. And he just grabs the top, tears it off. Oh, it's still warm.
Oh, really want to eat the blueberry muffin. All right, I'll pick a bit of the blueberry muffin and I'll eat it.
It's gorgeous. It is. In fact, it is better than gorgeous. The texture is so light, it's like biting through air. The blueberries are, despite the fact that they've been cooked, are fresh and pop as you bite into them, and juicy. And there's just enough sugary flavour with a slight savouriness in the mix. It's gorgeous.
Oh my goodness! You're gonna have to give me a recipe for this because this is amazing.
Even with the recipe, you'd struggle.
All right, might not be the best baker, but I can give it a go. Damn.
Well, I could teach you.
But
You
you
have
have,
to
to charge? Just sorry. Sorry.
Well, I would charge. What would you be willing to offer?
Oh, well, I mean, I'm a dab hand with a dagger, so, maybe I could... God, stop.
It took
Cool,
me
okay.
a minute to realise what the joke was there. And then it
He stands up and he puts his hand on the head of the deer and in one movement walks along the table and pulls the skin clean off.
Eh?
I skin it for pleasure. It relaxes me. Now come on. You can do better. What would you give for something you want?
See, I'm not one to do business with people I don't really know all that well. I like to go into things knowing all that I can. So I don't know if you wanted to maybe give me that name I've been asking about, then.
You know who did do business with me and got a wonderful deal?
Mm.
Your mother, Rue.
Ah. Yeah.
Now, does that make you more or less likely to offer me something? I am curious.
Quite significantly less, if if you would like me to be honest with you.
I would. I would. One for the road, then. And he points to the muffin.
Yeah, sure.
And he steps back inside the house. Comes out 15 seconds later. Holds it out to you.
Thank you.
Until we meet again, little girl.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna head out now. Can I? There's nothing I can do. I'm just gonna back away.
And you
It was
walk
lovely to see you.
slowly along the side of the river. The smell of blueberry muffins going bitter. Astryd, you find yourself sat next to a familiar fireplace. A gentle, low light comes from a gentle flame, and despite the cold stone of the walls and the floor, there's a comfort in this place. You're reading.
I mean, I'm just reading, I guess.
You are just reading.
Yeah, just reading.
And a single
Something-
drop of water
Oh.
falls onto the page.
Oh. No, that'll stain. Try and wipe it off. Oh.
Another drop.
I. Oh. 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 Was there a leak? I'll look up.
A drop onto your face. It's not
Ah.
obvious where the water is coming from.
Oh, okay. Is it particularly wet outside? Is it raining?
It's a lovely sunset.
Oh. Okay. I'll close the book to make sure that no more water gets on the pages.
And you slam, well, not slam, you gently shut the book.
Yeah.
And you see the title, The Drowning Songbird.
Oh.
A drop of water onto the cover.
I will step away from where the drip is.
And as you take a step, your foot goes into a very shallow puddle.
Ah. Oh. No, this wasn't here a minute ago. Okay. Oh, okay. I will leave and go. Do I know if there is a room above me? I will go and try and find the room above me in case there is a leak.
Yeah, absolutely. So you start walking through this building, which is both familiar and unfamiliar at the same time. It's almost like when you're dreaming, sometimes you know you're in one place even though it doesn't look like the place, if that makes sense. And you know that you're in, hey, this is a place I like to read. I know this, even though the walls feel unfamiliar. And you find a staircase. There's a gentle trickle of water running down it. It seems to be filling up the floor very gently.
I'll look around, and is there anyone there? Is there anyone that I've passed on the way to the stairs?
Make a perception check for me.
Oh. 10.
Even with a 10, you look around. You look up. You can't see how is water dripping through the ceiling. There's no water up there. What? And you look back to your seat where you were sitting just a moment ago, and there's somebody sat in your chair. There is a armor-clad figure just looking at you. You can't see their face, completely covered with a helmet, but they're turned toward you.
Oh. Hi. Hello.
They stand up and step toward you.
Back up. I back up.
Up the steps?
She kind of pauses at the steps. How did you get here? How did you know about this place?
I know more than you can imagine.
At hearing that voice, she will turn and go up the stairs.
And each step is labelled as you have to pull it out of running water to get up the steps. And as you climb to the top, almost needing to use your hands on the final few steps, the water is now gushing past you at knee level, maybe even up to your thighs.
I'll just keep going somewhere else that he isn't there.
You look back down and they, interesting that you'd use the word he.
It was a manly voice, is what I assumed from that.
No,
I know. Strange feminine voice.
Are at the bottom of the stairs and start slamming up. Come back here.
No. Leave me alone, please. And she'll keep going anywhere.
And they run after you, and you start running as fast as you can as the water almost takes you off your feet once or twice as you run through these halls, these twisting, turning, endless halls, until you actually have to start to swim a little bit. Can Astryd swim?
Not very well.
Well, it's a good thing the water is only up to her neck. She struggles through this water, getting deeper and deeper. And every time you turn back and catch a glimpse of this figure, they are just pursuing you more and more. Come back! I want the other one! And you see them pull a sword and start chasing you.
Just gonna keep going as fast as wherever that corridor is going. She is going. More panicked.
And you
Oh
see
god, this is stressful.
a dead end with a small window.
What's on the other side of the window?
You want to approach it.
Yeah.
And it's almost completely submerged, and you would have to go under the water to get a good look out. You are on the 5th, maybe 6th floor of a building.
Oh no. I look back. Are they still coming?
Who?
That armored person, the person that was just chasing me. They were definitely there.
There's no one chasing you. Would it? You're just in a hallway, filling with water.
No.
And as you pop your head out of the top of the water, there's barely any space left for you to breathe out the top. Just one ear, your nose and mouth. And you hear voices echoing down the hallway, calling to you. Astryd!
Astryd!
Astryd?
Astryd?
Astryd!
Help! Help! I can't swim very well.
And the water fills the corridor. And the world goes dark. And that is the end of our Dream Torment episode 9.
Well, that's stressful.
That's it for this episode. We really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for joining us on our adventures. Don't forget to follow us to keep up to date for the next episode, plus all the other amazing content that we've got coming your way. Thanks again, and see you soon.